Hello, today I am photographing at a property in Chester County in Downingtown. This house actually is really beautiful. Going inside, you'll be able to see the navy complementing the historic rustic type of charm. There's a lot of preservation within this home, which was really unique for me to capture in photography, and just in awe with everything. My realtor, my client realtor, allowed them to stage the home in a really beautiful way. I can tell they were prepared because as soon as I walked in, all the lights were on, everything was clean, the house just looked perfect. It looked ready for photography. And that's what we want to make sure the house has in presentation in the marketing, because the day of photography, the day of video, the day you go in and sell this house is really important for the marketing. You will see throughout this home gorgeous, absolutely stunning chalk paint, navy colors throughout, and pieces of a Pennsylvania flavor. This house is a mix of historic and charming when it comes to all of the little nuances. I am loving this house and the nuances it has to offer, which you see in the photography. This is a client who is on a monthly marketing plan with me, and today we are photographing the property. Absolutely gorgeous view out of the back area. They have a really large deck and a 360 view throughout the entire neighborhood. They have a pool and some really unique trees back here, and Buddha. There's a few Buddhas throughout this house, along with some nice fusion of rustic. This home definitely has a lot of amenities within it. This is definitely what I call a lifestyle property with all of the views. There's a fire pit behind me, there's a pool, there's a large back deck as I am circling to, and the inside is just so big. Cathedral ceilings, which means that the ceilings are high, and there is a window that goes from the top to the bottom of the ceiling, so you get ample sunlight and you get such a beautiful view of the twilight hours. This is life at this property, and I'm bringing it to you in these images. Let's stop for a minute and revel in these beautiful fall colors. Oh my goodness, the leaves are on the ground. So this is typically a time of year where homeowners and my clients tend to be less secure about the exterior shots because we are now in November. The leaves on the trees are orange, yellow, and red, though they're falling. This is the time of year where a lot of leaves start to fall, and then we get that naked look on the tree. We just see tree branches as we move into the winter months. And I do want to let you know that it is okay to get exterior shots in the fall and in the winter, because the way we tend to the photos after in the editing process, we're able to remove all the leaves from the driveway. We're able to remove the leaves from different parts of the house just to make the deck look clear and the driveway look clear. So we're able to work with you in that regard, so we get that crisp energy of the fall, the beautiful colors, and we also have clear grounds with minimal leaves. When you see this angle, this has to be by far one of the best angles this property has to offer. Let's take a look at the top. So right now it's about 12 p.m. and my goal of the outside shots is just to photograph where the sun is complementary as opposed to actually beaming into my lens on the camera, because we're able to see streaks in that regard. So all I do is just take a walk around the back area and the front area and the sides of the house, and as soon as I see a nice clear direction like this one I just showed you, I take the shot. It's less about getting every single angle out front, it's more about getting the angles that are complementary at this time of day and really accentuate the beautiful architectural angles in this house. I am done photographing this beautiful property. Oh my goodness, there were just so many nuances that I had to capture. For me, the key to figure out what angles work the best is by the way the furniture is accentuated, the direction it's going in, and noticing the attributes of the house. Large windows, there was a nice ceiling chandelier, cathedral ceilings too, and bold color like those navies that you see. Overall, today is an absolutely beautiful day. It's a gorgeous fall day in the greater Philadelphia area. The homeowner was so generous and courteous with allowing me into her house, and that just makes the process better. Oftentimes I am photographing the property when the homeowner's home, or my homeowner, or the homeowner and my client is there. Sometimes I go in by myself too. So I'm used to going in with a lot of different situations. I am actually quite fond of both of my client and the homeowner there because they get to observe, they get to see me in the house and see how I photograph. They typically stay on another floor while I'm photographing, though as I pass by they get to just see the style, and then once they see the output, the photographs, they really just appreciate the experience more and cherish it because that is what their realtor brought them. Also, the realtor in this house really helped educate the homeowners about staging and how the property looks for photographs and showings, because that's super important. For me, as soon as I open the front door, I want to see a photo-ready property, and I want to touch and move absolutely nothing. I want to touch and move absolutely nothing, and quite frankly, I do not move anything in the house. A little bit here and there, just a small amount, but really it just helps move the process along.